Amazon has suspended plans to expand in Seattle amid a city council vote on a new tax. The tax, which would affect large employers like the e-commerce giant, would fund efforts to help the homeless and provide affordable housing. New draft legislation released by Seattle City Council includes plans to offset the rising cost of living by raising $75 million next year with these taxes. It would affect companies earning over $20 million annually there. Those companies would be subject to a head tax of 26 cents per hour worked by a local employee over the next 2 years. After 2020, a 0.7% payroll tax would be implemented in its place. Amazon, along with Microsoft and Boeing, is a member of the Seattle Chamber of Commerce, which opposes the legislation. Amazon VP Drew Herdener confirmed to the Seattle Times that it has suspended planning on the new Block 18 project in downtown Seattle, which would house at least 7,000 new workers, with the company considering subleasing its Rainer Square building as well. Seattle Mayor Jenny Durkin told the Seattle Times that she was deeply concerned about the impact the head tax would have on jobs, but added, "At the same time, our city must urgently address our homelessness and affordability crisis and lift up those who have been left behind. I fundamentally believe we can do both by working together."
Every human being deserves to be treated with dignity in life and in death. What we do with people after they die affects how we think about people who are alive. We've stood for 700 people who died outside or by violence while homeless in King County. We had 62 outdoor violent deaths last year. We stand there right across from City Hall. We're passing out our flyers to passersby and telling them about what's happening, making it real. Making it felt. I've had bipolar disorder all my life. It's the depression that really was the trigger for me becoming homeless. By the time I got into housing in February of '96, this was my community. To make connections and to share the grief, it brought me to life.
Listen, listen, listen to my heart's song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart's song. I will never forget you, I will never forget you. I will never forget you, I will never forget you. Listen, listen, listen to my heart's song.
We're standing for just this one person today, but we got a new list from the medical examiner and worked out that there are 10 new deaths just in the month of April. You have to change how people feel before you can change how they think and how they act. It all goes back, for me, to that word dignity. We need to treat people with dignity.